Hi, I'm Lory. I love stories.
Three Little Pigs. An exciting short story about how thinking for yourself and being responsible pays off in front of trouble. Once upon a time, there was an old pig mother with 3 little pigs. As the pigs grew older, it was time she sent them out to seek their fortune. The 3 little pigs decided to go to the brickworks, so each one of them could build a house. As they were walking down the road, they met a man with a bundle of straws. The first pig, who was very lazy, thought that he didn't have to walk all the way to the brickwork, and it would be easier and quicker to build a house out of straws. So he approached the man.
Please, sir, would you give me some straws to build me a house?
The man agreed, and the little pig went off to find a good place to build a house with it. The other 2 pigs continued their way to the brickwork. After a while, they met a man who was carrying a bundle of sticks. The second pig, who was working a little bit harder but was somewhat lazy too, thought,
Well, I don't have to walk so far to the brickwork. Sticks are stronger than straws, so my house will be good enough.
So he asked the man,
Good day! Would you be so kind to give me some sticks so I can build a house?
The man agreed, and the second pig left his brother and went to build his stick house. Soon, the first 2 little pigs finished their house and they spent the day dancing and playing. The third little pig, who was the most hard-working pig of all, thought,
I will carry on and find the brickwork, and I will build myself a better, stronger house.
So he carried off down the road until he reached the brickwork man.
Please, sir, could you give me some bricks so I could build a house?
The man kindly gave him the bricks, so the third little pig started to build his house carefully, taking the time to do it well. A few days later, the brick house was ready and looked very well, with shiny windows, a knocker on the door, and a nice little chimney. One night, after all the pigs had settled in, a wolf came by. He first saw the house made of straws and smelled the pig inside. Thinking that a pig would be a fine meal, he knocked on the door and said,
Little pig, let me come in.
To which the pig answered,
No, by the hair of my chinny chin chin.
Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in.
Said the wolf. So he huffed, and he puffed, and he blew the pig's house in. Fortunately, the little pig escaped the wolf and ran to the second pig's house made of sticks to hide. The hunger of the wolf grew and became even more savage. The next night he found the second pig's house and, putting on his best voice, said,
Little pig, let me come in.
No, by the hair of my chinny chin chin.
Then I'll puff, and I'll huff, and I'll blow your house in.
So he huffed, and he puffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and at last he blew the house down. The wolf was so hungry and greedy that he tried to catch both pigs at once, and he got neither. The 2 little pigs ran as fast as their little hooves would carry them and went to the third little pig's house. Their brother welcomed them, but not before he told them.
Did I not tell you? A house is an important thing, so you must take the time to do it right.
The greedy wolf chased the 2 little pigs and found the house of their brother. So the wolf, as he did at the other little pigs, said,
little pig, let me come in.
No, no, by the hair of my chinny chin chin.
Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in.
Well, he huffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and he puffed, and he puffed, and he huffed. But he could not get the house down. At last, he was out of breath and he couldn't huff and puff anymore. So he decided to climb up the chimney and get in the house to catch the 3 little pigs. But while he was climbing on the roof, the 3rd little pig put a big pot full of water into the chimney to boil. The little pigs stood still and held their breath as they were hearing the wolf's steps on the roof. When the wolf came down the chimney, he fell with a tremendous splash into the boiling water. He screamed and climbed back on the chimney as fast as he could and never came back. So the 3 little pigs tricked the wolf, and they lived happily ever after. Moral: hard work and dedication always pays off, while negligence and laziness have bad consequences. The end.